Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Outer Space Tarot. We're just going to do your reading for the next 7 days. Do keep in mind that this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're seeing it, you can apply it to your current timeline. Aquarius, when I was meditating on your energy, I got a song stuck in my head called Good to See, but it's spelled S-E-A. It's a song by a band called Pinback. I think it's pretty old. So I'd take that if it resonates. I think it's about like watching somebody leave their life or something like that, okay? Then I also thought of homelessness. Maybe homelessness is significant to you. I don't feel that you're homeless or about to be homeless. I feel like perhaps you might work with the homeless. Maybe you're kind of a humanitarian and you kind of focus on those issues, okay? But without further ado, let's go ahead and grab some tea leaves here and see what's going on for my lovely and handsome Aquarians. So we have a ring. A marriage will take place either romantic or business. Nice. Well, that is very straightforward, Aquarius. I mean, both things are really good. So I think it just depends on what you're looking for here. Some of you can definitely be making a deeper commitment or meeting somebody who you will have a deep commitment with. Or for some of you, you can just be finding a new job if you own a business. Maybe you're making some new business deals, okay? But something is definitely committed here, signed, sealed, delivered. And this is not anything that is to be taken lightly, okay? Then we also have mountain, major challenges to overcome. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you're having like some type of issues right now. Okay, I'm not really sure what that is, but I feel like you are going to overcome this, Aquarius, whatever it might be. Okay, that looks like a turtle or a tortoise. Some of you can have a tortoise. Okay, what else do we have for Aquarius? One more shuffle, you guys. Sorry. Actually, let's take this card here. So we have arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So whatever you are committing to right now, Aquarius, you're definitely on the right path, okay? Even though there might be some challenges here, I feel like you are going to move past this mountain and whatever it might be, okay? So I think these are challenges that are like really worth your time. Bottom of the deck here, we have skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Interesting. So there could be somebody in your energy, Aquarius, who may be keeping secrets from you. Okay, so just be very careful when it comes to that. Yeah, especially when it comes to like business matters. Okay, so if you work with like colleagues, stuff like that, or you have anybody that you are doing business with, just make sure that you're looking at the ins and outs of everything here. But with this goal as a past energy, I almost feel like maybe you were in a situation that had a lot of secrets, but you're veering away from that. Okay, but let's take a look into the tarot. We'll take a look at the overall energy, the unexpected, as well as the possible outcome. Okay, so what is the overall energy for my Aquarians here? So for the overall energy, we have the Ten of Wands, very fitting for this mountain card. You guys are definitely overcoming a challenge. Since the tens are endings, I feel like you're at the very tail end of a challenge, and a whole new path that you've been wanting to embark on is going to open up for you. You just have to get over this last obstacle here, Aquarius, okay? What is the Ten of Wands? Let's go ahead and clarify. Yeah, clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So if you guys have been struggling financially here, Aquarius, I feel like those struggles are definitely about to come to an end. Maybe you guys have been financially struggling, especially when it comes to business matters. If you have your own business, maybe you're having trouble with that really taking off right now or something like that. You could be even, excuse me, experiencing some health issues at this time, Aquarius, okay? But I feel like you're reaching the end of a really hard path, okay? So yeah, try to just keep going, because you can see how this guy has almost reached his destination here. Do keep in mind too, with the Five of Pentacles, these people are seeking help. They're going to a church, okay? So yeah, you guys are going to get the help that you need. You're going to get to that destination, that final resting spot, okay? But let's take a look at the possible outcome. What is the possible outcome for Aquarius? Oh, wait, not the outcome, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is the unexpected. Sorry. Okay, so for the unexpected, we have the Justice card here. So yeah, there could be something, Aquarius, where you really feel like you're actually getting your justice, okay? Like I said, you could even be reaching this destination, but maybe even quicker than you thought. Okay, but I feel like there's going to be a balance of the scales here that you guys did not expect to happen so soon. Okay, so yeah, something here will be put back into order for you, Aquarius. What is this Justice card here? Wow, clarified by the Sun. You know what's funny, Aquarius, is when I was shuffling before your read, or reshuffling my deck from my last read, this Sun card kept wanting to pop out. So you guys are going to be feeling very satisfied And something is going to happen for you to where you feel really content. Okay, so yeah, just try not to worry too much. Maybe you guys thought you weren't going to pass some type of test, or maybe you thought you weren't going to be able to get to the end of something and you end up getting to it. Okay, so yeah, don't even worry, Aquarius, because I think things are going to get a lot easier for you. For the possible outcome here, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so the Eight of Swords is kind of like having your own blinders on, okay, not wanting to see something here. Let's see what this Eight of Swords is here. What is this? Let's clarify. Wow, clarified by the Five of Swords, Aquarius. Okay, ooh, interesting. Okay, so, I feel like there's going to be somebody who doesn't like your accomplishments, Aquarius, because I have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but I want to get one more card to clarify this outcome here, okay? Because as much as something is going to be overcome and you're going to be happy, maybe there's somebody in your energy who is kind of malicious here. We have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So, Okay, you know what I'm getting, Aquarius? With this Eight of Swords here, you can see how this girl is blindfolded. She's stuck and bound. This was your energy in the recent past right here, to where you just couldn't see an ending or you couldn't see the outcome of a situation. With the Five of Swords, somebody here, he won. Okay, he won at all costs. So I'm kind of getting you're going from like, oh my gosh, I can't see in front of me, I can't see the end, to, oh yeah, it's over now. So something is going to be over for you, Aquarius, and you won't really have to struggle anymore. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles to also triple clarify this here. So I'm kind of getting that you're actually going to see something come into fruition that you did not expect to see come into fruition so soon. If this is some type of business deal, you're seeing some type of revenue rather quickly, okay? Or like your business is gaining traction or attention, okay? Either way, you're going to kind of look around and be like, wow, I did this. I did this here. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like you're on a new endeavor, but the hardest part of getting there, that chapter is ending for you. Okay. You've been investing a lot of time, effort, and energy into whatever this is, and you're finally getting closer to that end goal. I feel like for a lot of you, like I'm getting a lot of business here once again. Like you're starting up this business that it's not just any little like small business. I almost feel like I'm talking to an Aquarius that's trying to start a corporation here, or perhaps a big nonprofit organization. And yeah, I feel like you're really actually getting there, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Chariot. Okay, so yeah, there's been a lot of tenacity, a lot of hard work from you. There's been a lot of movement as well here, Aquarius. That's been on your mind. You are really trying to move forward in a situation, and you don't want to slow down. You don't want to stop this. Like you're literally trying to hit the target with this arrow here. And I feel like I'm like, yeah, talking to an Aquarius who is not slowing down. Okay, you have your eyes on the prize. And I think people sometimes forget with Aquarians how kind of not competitive, but how determined Aquarians are. Once an Aquarian sets their mind to something, they can't eat, breathe, sleep, or think about anything else other than this goal in mind. Aquarians really don't get enough credit for their tenacity. Anyways, you guys, we have Sacred Heart here, purity of heart, intentions, highest desire. Yeah, for some of you, you might really be focused on helping out the homeless. You might be a humanitarian, which is a very Aquarius thing here. Okay, so I feel like you guys are trying to like do something here that is for the greater good. Yeah, this isn't any small thing, Aquarius. Gosh, what are you guys doing? Let me know. Then in the reverse here, we have moonshine, okay, homemade and illumination. So, interesting. With this moonshine here in reverse, since this is like a homemade kind of something you make in your backyard, I like once again with this in reverse, I'm getting like you're not doing something that's like this little homemade, thing that you're selling out of your backyard. This is not a small business. You're like in it to win it, Aquarius. And yeah, I feel like you're going to be really successful. All right. Interesting. This is a very interesting read for you, Aquarius. Then we also have saloon, escapism, good times, and hideout. So for some of you, you can even be starting like some type of like bar or a restaurant. Okay, something like that. Okay, yeah, like you might be opening some type of hangout for people here as well. Okay, or you just need to go out and have a good time. Bottom of the deck, we have this black coffee card, which is in reverse. It's clarity, fresh start, new energy. So once again, with this is the shadow energy. I feel like Aquarius, you felt like you were once stuck, but you're not going to feel like that within the next 7 days. But Aquarius, I will leave your reading here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.